Yup. What's going on, guys? This is Valentino the Alien. This is Time Hero Tech. And today we have such an important topic for you guys because my brand is mainly talking about turning your time into wealth. So that comes with wealth building strategies, but this is a secret way that anybody can get some wealth right now. You can drop down and give me 10 right now, and you can make about 10 bands if you do it consistently doing it. So today we're talking about body gain equals wealth. So a lot of guys, they may think like, hey bro, how does body gain equal wealth, man? And what is body gain? Body gain pretty much is, a lot of people think body gain just comes down to dating pretty much they think it's just dating, but body gain is more deeper than dating, okay? It's more about being presentable in general. Even body game is about being around your family. If you're bigger around your family, like the way that they interact with you is just insane. So, or the younger generation, or you're just more of a protector in any environment you're in. So, even if you're at a restaurant and the guy comes in there and he's just like, hey, yeah, I'm big and bad. You're more likely to make people who think they're big and bad calm their egos down because they're not the only one. So, yeah, body game equals wealth because it is perceived as value. Okay, you can see a guy can have zero of these, but be the biggest man in the room and just automatically just look like he's valuable. So, and to me, that's wealth, and it depends on how healthy you is. Body game impacts your health directly because of what are you putting into your body as well. So, let's start off with number one, self-respect. So me personally, when I go work out and work on my body game, it's like a hidden realm because I know majority of the guys are just at home playing the game, or I think about people who, no disrespect to any of my guys on here. If you guys want to get in shape, you guys can sign up for my Patreon and I can take care of you guys monthly. I have a plan where I personal train a good 3 people a month. I really don't want to personal train people too much because I need you to be dedicated, and I'm focusing on my own personal goals. Like, you see what I'm saying? I got that, don't think it. And like, I can definitely protect my family. So, yeah, self-respect. A good example of body gain using self-respect is like, when I used to be in the hood back in the days and I used to go on a block and I wasn't even the biggest guy ever. And when I used to come to the block and come to the hood and they were like, hey, bro, did you just get out of jail? And I was like, bro, no, I didn't serve time, bro. I'm a working businessman. But the way that I carry myself, it looked almost like I just got out of jail. So it's like, it was a respect thing, But that's because I respected myself. Putting that time in the gym was me respecting myself. I literally turned my time into wealth. The next thing about body gain equaling wealth is that drive, man. You want to drive a fast car, man. You gotta have the drive. You gotta be determined. You gotta dig deep because on your road to success or on your road to wealth, or even if you're wealthy and you're trying to go to the next level, it takes drive because the devil's going to try to pull you down, bro. He's going to see you winning. And he's going to be like, hey, that's good, dude. I don't have anything else to do. Let me just pull this guy down. So, you gotta have the drive, man. You gotta dig deep. Even the biggest bodybuilders you watch, they all dig deep. So, and that just builds character to you. And that character gives you value. It increases your hourly value, okay? A guy in shape, I'm not gonna say he has more value because I don't know what a guy not in shape has, but it's just more, he has more drive, okay? Now, it kinds of off limits when a guy who's in shape doesn't have money, or a guy who has money is not in shape. But that's up to you guys. Actually, leave a comment. Would you rather be in shape but making about $3,000 a month, or would you rather be making $10,000 a month and be 300 pounds and have a gut that's going to be really tough to get back into a 6-pack or even an 8-pack? I have a 8-pack. Okay, so it's like I can take damage. I have drive. So even in business skills, like I can dig deeper, bro. I can just dig so deep. And even in physical combat, or if I get into a fight, I really don't feel pain. And I also feel like body game equals wealth because it eliminated my fear of death. When I was young, I used to be like, oh my God, we gotta die one day. I'm like, oh my God, one day I gotta be dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't, that's something I used to think about. Oh my God. But then I noticed as I started working out, it's just like pain, 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 pain. So it's like you're taking pain, bro. You're literally taking pain. So the only pain left after you finish body game will be that mental pain. And we'll talk about that more down the line. But number two for body game equaling wealth or being better than wealth, or you know what I'm saying, body game is wealth, is that drive. You gotta dig deep, bro. You gotta pull out that beast, bro. You're mad. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chase your goals, bro. You gotta dig deep, and it's the same thing for wealth. Unless you get blessed or you get lucky, but you know what I'm saying? For the long road, you know what I'm saying? Like they always say, you got to work on those legs because you have to walk on those legs for the rest of your life. So you have to work on that body game and that drive because you're going to always need that drive to go to the next level because problems and things are going to always be hitting you and you have to be able to stay motivated and keep going harder and pushing and pushing and pushing. So that's really key to body game being well for part two. Number three, I almost like this is so wealthy because I feel like it's almost a skill. Protection. So when I say protection, pretty much what's the goal of being a man? Is to protect and provide. You know what I'm saying? Protect and provide. If you're a woman, what's the goal of you? You know, you gotta protect your cubs. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be strong enough to, hit a guy in his junk or, swing a girl to grab some hair. You grab some of these guys' hairs now with dreads. Hey, grab his dreads. You're strong enough, hey, do it. To work. So, yeah. So pretty much body game will be wealth because you are now a protector. What is a protector? A bodyguard. What is a bodyguard? Someone who gets paid to protect. Literally, the skill is literally transferable, but a lot of people don't use common sense. So the biggest thing of Time Hero Tech is everything we're going to talk about will be common sense. Even though it's uncommon topics, you understand that it's common sense. So protection, you're a bodyguard. I love my dad so much when I was younger because he was so big, and I was like, he had to have been at least like 6 feet, 200 pounds. So walking around Chicago, it's not a lot of guys aren't that big, like because they run around playing with those scraps. You know what I'm saying? That that you're protecting, but at the same time you're going to jail, bro. That's not you're going to jail, bro, if you do it that way. You're better off looking more threatening and carrying that energy of destruction. Like power is destruction. People can sense how much damage you can do. You get what I'm saying? Like when somebody can do damage, you could just feel like, wow, this guy is a truck. That guy is a monster right there. You can just tell with certain things, like you'll see those huge forearms, or you'll see those huge hand muscles. You know what I'm saying? Those hands, you could tell it could do some destruction. So, yeah. Number three for body game being wealth is actually protection. You get to protect your family. And I'm about to tell you guys a quick story of a time I was confident enough to protect my family against a kind of big guy at a mall. It was my brother's birthday, actually. Yeah. It's my little brother's birthday. I took him to the mall, took him and my cousins to the mall. I bought him a smoothie for his birthday, or a lemonade. It was actually lemonade for his birthday. And it was spoiled. Like, it literally tasted like the lemons were old in it. He's like, bro, taste it. Wow, this is old. So I'm like, yeah, we're just going to go ask the guy to give you another smoothie because it's old. And then the guy was like, yeah, I'm not giving you another lemonade. So guess what I had to do? I had to go into protection mode. Bro, you're going to give him that or we got to squabble. We got to squabble, bro. It's my little brother's birthday. You're not going to ruin what I got going on for him, bro. That's going to make him very upset that I just bought him a lemonade that he wanted on his birthday, and it's old, and that's not my fault. So you're going to give him another one. And then the guy was kind of big, so it was a stare down. But I was big enough to the point where I could threaten him, and I didn't even want to fight, okay? I didn't even want to fight. I just wanted to get what I paid for and make sure my family felt protected. That was all. And I guess I was big enough, and I had the confidence, the self-respect, the drive, and I was strong enough to protect my family in that situation because the guy, he was kind of big. He looked like a wrestler, actually. But it's just, he could tell that I didn't care about pain. I work out. I don't care about pain. We're going to clash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on what I'm standing on. When you don't have body game, certain things you can't stand on unless you got that, or that Drakey. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be, I'm not trying to be street. My whole purpose here is to get people from the street or give people who are not from the street perspective and business perspective as well. So, let's do a breakdown again. Why body game is wealth, okay? One is self-respect. Self-respect is valuable, okay? When you have money, what do? You respect yourself because you're like, I have money. I can go do what I want. I can go buy what I want. Just like body game. You can pretty much be the man wherever you are. You're literally like a celebrity. You're swole, bro. Number two is that drive. You gotta have drive in anything in your life. That is a skill to be determined and work through it. And also the consistency that it takes to stick to that plan and your meal plans as well. Okay? And number three is protection. It's literally a skill that's valued, and that's being a bodyguard. You protecting your family if they ever need you, or you're just outside with your woman, or you're outside with your kids. You are protecting them. Body game increases that value that you have. So it's time Hero Tech. Check my link tree. I have books, I have ebooks, I have marketing tools on there as well. I have financial growth tools, courses, and if you're interested in making an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month as well, you can DM me, and I have a job opportunity for you that will teach you business skills. And we also have a team in the community that will help you, and we're all a family. We're in this for life, bro. I'm not going anywhere. Love you guys.